Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Today I am going to be giving you a voiceover of my trip from Georgia to Korea with a little get ready with me in between. So here I'm doing my skincare routine using my sister's products, and then I go in with the Pixie Stick blush for a rosy cheeked base for my makeup routine today. I'm rubbing that all up in my face, and then I'm going to go in with the Merit complexion stick. I'll list the proper names of all of these. I'm just like rolling it off the top of my head, and then I just apply it to anywhere that has more redness below, if that makes sense. I get very red. I'm just very naturally red, so I have to use foundation to like cancel it out. So I'm putting that all over my face, and then I go in with a beauty blender and tap it all out into my skin to make sure it blends nicely. Tap away, yes. Now I'm going in with the Laura Mercier powder all over my face. I use a setting spray before this so it sticks even better. And I'm using my sister's Rare Beauty highlighter to do my eyeshadow and put it in my inner corners on my aegyosar. And then I go in with this greens shadow palette from Urban Decay and use that dark brown color in there to do my eyebrows. I've been using that color because I gave my eyebrow pencil to my mom, so I don't have that anymore. But this color has suited me really nicely, I think, and the color matches well for my like natural eyebrow color. I go with my curler and just curl my little lashes, and then I go back in with that same eyeshadow that I used for my eyebrows to map out like a, what am I trying to say? Do my eyeliner. I always go in with a shadow before I do a stick or a liquid liner. And then I'm going in with my mascara and putting on some mascara. Alright, what's next? Okay, we're done with the mascara, and now I am going back in with that same shadow and just adding some more shadow to like my under eye part. And then I'm going with the Stila blush and putting that on my cheeks, my nose, my forehead, my chin to complete my makeup look. Alright, peace. Next, we're going with the Sol de Janeiro Hair Milky Leave-In Conditioner. This like clogged up, so it was not cooperating, but it smells really nice. Dried my hair, put on some lip gloss, and that is it for my makeup routine. And then me and my family, me and my sister and my mom, my middle sister Julia, we headed out to the airport at 2 a.m. No traffic because it was 2 a.m. in the morning. And then we just like waited because the check-in counter for JetBlue didn't open until like an hour 30 before we took off. I was taking 3 checked baggages with me, and I had to pay an extra $200. But yeah, that was a financial setback. Got on my first plane to Newark, and that was like an hour and 40-minute flight. Got to see the sunrise on the plane. That was really lovely. The clouds looked really cool here. They gave me a little snack, and I had a ginger ale at 5 in the morning. It was delicious. I love ginger ale when I'm on a plane. It tastes fantastic. That cookie was also divine. I ate it up. All right, now Newark to Toronto, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Newark to Toronto. Once I got to Toronto, I had to wait another hour, maybe 10 minutes to get on the plane to Korea, and that was a whole 14-hour flight, and that was really hard. But yeah, I watched Begonia, other movies. All in all, it was tiring, but I made it to Korea.